species now, even the modern one, because there are lots and lots of string players, but not so many of our double reed players. So, and what you'll notice is if I play this on my Barocco, which we didn't talk about yesterday, but maybe you know already. If you play your D, can you play your first note? Yeah, so we're not in the same pitch. So I'm a little bit, we play on Baroque instruments in semitone lower basically. So if I tried to play with you, it would sound disgusting, so I'm afraid I can't because we will be at semitones different. But if I play a little bit, you'll get the idea. I think just pick up the same ideas that we were talking to with Zoe, because those are really light if you can. So what they do with the bow, we have to do with our tongue. And on reed, I know it's very difficult. It's so these old treatises I was talking about before, there's a lot of information about articulation, which is how we tongue notes and how we phrase things, but it's easy on the recorder and flute to do lots of different types of tonguing. So you can, there's even a tonguing that we don't even use the tongue. We can just use the breath. So very gentle. I wasn't tonguing then, but we can also be very strong with the tongue. So we have all these, everything in between the h and the strong tongue. We've got everything in between. So that's just something to work on, as you go through your grades, to think about tonguing in a different way, not the same all the time. But if you can try and make the staccatos, so this one is joined like a slur. Sometimes when you see two dots and a little slur, the notes are sort of joined together, and we can do it with our diaphragm. So we go so it will be. So that's another way of thinking of it. So I'm not tonguing each one. Also, the other thing about this minuet is it wasn't written for the oboe or the cello. It was written for the piano. So there was a left-hand part. And I think it was Fearley, you played your minuet was actually from one of the Bach suites, wasn't it? So that was unaccompanied. So you wouldn't have had a piano with yours, just pointing it out, but everyone else would have has some sort of accompaniment with their piece. But this is so famous, it's been written, every instrument can play it. Anyway, would you like to have another little go? Just try and be a bit like we were saying about light on this. And this is the grace note. The grace note has come back. It's in your part, so I want to hear it like this. So I want to hear a crotchet and a minute, if you could do that. Crotchet slurring on with a minute. Just don't think of that as being a grace note. You want to just go and see?
Written with a thing through it?
Yeah, well, it has got a.
Oh, yes. Yes.
No.
It doesn't really belong to the character of the piece to have the da-dum. But if you listen to recordings, you'll hear that a lot of people play it like that, because they're interpreting it in a modern way. But I think it would have been expected to be played a different way. So see if you can try that. Just go from the beginning. Want to do that? Yes, just do that bit again. Just try and don't try and with a slur over the bar line. I'm hearing a little bit of a slur there, but da dee ya dee ya dee dee ya dee ya dee. A bit more like that. Yeah, I like the way that you tongue these ones because these are sort of the more important ones. Yeah, and these ones are the ones that you have to. We don't want them to be long either, so. There's a little bit of a gap. I was exaggerating, but not. We don't really want that. We want, because that goes with the whole idea of it being really elegant and small steps and that sort of thing, which is what the minuet's all about. That's lovely. Thank you.